Today, I'm going to just take a short class, and this class is about how can we solve or how can we attempt the assertion and reason questions. Many a times you are facing the problems specifically that can be in any subject. It may be my own subject, or it can be any subject that you are not learning from me, like history if you are having, or geography if you are having, physical education you are having, because this year assertion and reason questions are going to be there in all your exams, right? So now we will be, first of all, I'll tell you what are the five, basically how can you solve them. These are the questions that we are going to just we are going to discuss how we can do them. The very first is, you have tips. आप कुछ tips को use कर सकते हो. And again, once again, that it is irrespective of your subjects. Whatever subject you are going to learn, whatever subject you are having, किसी भी subject में आपका assertion and reason question आता है तो उसको आप कैसे कर सकते हो. Now see, the first thing is, what is assertion and reason? The statement, the word assert का मतलब होता है, exactly होता है focus, emphasize, जिसे ना he asserted, उस बात पर जोर देना. And on other way, it is that these two are statements. They are two statements. And you may be having different scenarios, or you can say different annotates for the same. आपके लिए अलग अलग annotations होंगे कि हर एक ज़रूरी नहीं है कि सब में एक ही लिखा होता है both A and R are true. Sometimes annotations can be given different. There would be one sentence which asserts or assertion statement, and the second one is a reason statement. The very first is that read and absorb the information. जो आपको information दिया हुआ है, don't do these questions in hurry. इन questions को बिल्कुल कभी hurry में मत करना. And then read the reason, because the reason will be based on concept. जो reason है वो concept पर base होगा. Or then you will be given 4 options, that is both A and R are true and reason is the correct explanation, or both A and R are true but they are not reason is not the correct explanation. A is true but R is false. Sometimes it may be both A and R are false. Sometimes it may be A is false and R is true. As I said, the connotations for each of the question may be different. Each of the subject may be different. Sometimes it can be, it is a correct explanation. Sometimes it may be written accurate explanation. So that you have to first of all see कि 4 चीजें क्या लिखी हुई हैं. How you can do it? You should never rush. You should, the very first is, do not rush. जल्दबाजी बिल्कुल भी मत करना. Do not write the answer just because आपको लग रहा वो ठीक है, या आपके किसी आगे या पीछे वाले ने बोल दिया यार इसका आंसर A है B है. उसका ठीक भी हो सकता है, नहीं भी हो सकता. So do not rush. Second is, think about both the statements. दोनों जो स्टेटमेंट्स लिखे हुए हैं उनको इंडिपेंडेंटली सोचो. इंडिपेंडेंटली का मतलब क्या होता है, पहले पहले को पढ़ो और समझो कि वॉज इट इन योर बुक, वॉज इट इन योर कंसेप्ट, पहले उसको देखो। दोनों को पहले कोरिलेट मत करना। फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल रीड देम इंडिपेंडेंटली, फिर दूसरे सेंटेंस को देखो कि कहीं ऐसा था बुक में। देन बिकॉज समटाइम्स देयर माइट बी अ करेक्ट एक्सप्लेनेशन, समटाइम्स यू मे नॉट बी। अगर आपका जो है कॉन्सेप्ट्स आर क्लियर, then you can quickly spot the inaccuracies, and that is why you have to revise your concepts again and again. concepts को देखिए, sentences को नहीं। revise the concepts again and again, जो आपका conceptual है उसके ऊपर, क्योंकि जितने भी assertion and reason questions होंगे they will be based only on the concepts. एंड आपके जो प्रैक्टिस टेस्ट हैं जो मैं दे रही हूं आपको, उनको रिवाइज करिए। रिवाइज ऑल द प्रैक्टिस टेस्ट। ट्राई टू, जब आप लोग वैसे करते हो अपने घर के अंदर सेट करते हो, तो डू नॉट जस्ट रीड द क्वेश्चंस, प्लीज डू नॉट रीड द क्वेश्चंस, बट ट्राई टू टेक दैट दो। अगर आप 4 भी assertion रीजन करते हैं, बुक को खोलिए, देखिए whether that statement is given, and then you can focus it. Please do not be overconfident. Overconfidence is a bane. So do not be overconfident कि इसका आंसर ऐसा ही होगा। So please concepts पर ध्यान जरूर दीजिएगा। Now let me just come to one question. Any question, I'm just taking one question, then we will be revising all the questions I have already shared with you. Now these are two questions, sorry, two statements. The first says Planning Commission was established in 1950 and it opted 5 years plan for development of India like USSR. Yes. Now the options can be both are correct and the reason is the correct explanation. That is, Planning Commission was established in 1950 because it opted 5-year plan for development of India like USSR. Or they both can be independently true statements, but they are not complementing each other, or either of the sentence might be right or wrong. Right? Now, Punya, what is your opinion about this question? You can write your answer in the chat box. First is both are true and they complement each other. Second is both are true but do not complement. Third is A is true, R is false. Fourth is A is false, R is true. Okay. Now I'm giving the answer. Okay. Three of you have given the answer, but yes, the answer is correct of only Aksa. Let me now come. Planning Commission was established in 1950. Yes, this is true. Now, as I said, first you need to look into the reason. तो अब हमने second reason को पढ़ा. It opted 5 years plan. Yes, it opted 5 years plan for the development of India like USSR. This is right. This is also true. But this is not the reason. This is not the reason. प्लानिंग कमीशन 5 साल के प्लान को डेवलप करने के लिए अडॉप्ट नहीं किया गया था.
Mom, but you said that they should.
Yes, beta. I am not able to hear you.
Ma'am, you asked for complement each other, so that.
Yeah, no. That mean I mean to say that ki the reason is complement to karta. Yes, you are right. So now when we are looking into these two statements, yes, दोनों बिल्कुल ठीक है, but the reason is not the correct explanation for this. इसको explain नहीं कर रहा. So that means the answer जो इसका B दिया होता है वो इसका answer है. Similarly, one more question is there. This is ये वाला जो question है जो second करवा रही हूँ. This is a sample paper question from your CBSE. Niti Aayog is a non-constitutional body. The Chief Minister of India is the ex officio chairman of Niti Aayog. Now, yes, we all know that Niti Aayog is a non-constitutional body and it replaced Planning Commission. This statement is true. Now, we had also studied that it is the Prime Minister of India because India में Chief Minister states के होते हैं, not for the country. For the country, we designate him as Prime Minister. So, it is not the Chief Minister of India who is the ex officio. So, that means the statement is completely false. तो इसका जो आंसर है वो आपका C आ जाता है, that assertion is true but reason is false. So this is how we have to what we call as share these questions, do these questions. Now I am starting with some of the questions which are given. इंटरनेशनल ऑर्गेनाइजेशंस, अब आपका इसका जो 4 ऑप्शंस हैं वो ये है. फर्स्ट इज both are true and reason is the correct explanation for A. This is the first one अगर हमारा ऑप्शन आएगा तो. Second is both are true but the reason is not the correct explanation. C is assertion is true, reason is false. And D is assertion is false but reason is true. Right? अब हम एक एक करके कर रहे हैं. International organizations play a very important role in maintaining peace. Countries have conflicts and differences with each other. Now let us, अब हम लोग क्या कर रहे हैं? We are thinking on these two statements separately. कि international organizations play a very important role. Yes, we are having so many organs of international organizations and they are playing the role in maintaining the peace. So this statement is completely right. Countries have conflicts and differences with each other. Yes, each country has some conflict or some difference of opinion with each other. दिस इज ऑल्सो ट्रू, दिस वी हैव रेड इन मेनी चैप्टर्स. हमने हर चैप्टर में पढ़ा है इस कंट्री का उस कंट्री के साथ कॉन्फ्लिक्ट है, इस कंट्री का इस कंट्री के साथ है. बट दैट ऑल द कंट्रीज आर नॉट मेंबर्स ऑफ ऑर्गेनाइजेशन ऑल्सो. दिस इज ऑल्सो वन ऑफ द फैक्टर. हमने ये भी पढ़ा है कि कंट्री सारे कंट्रीज नहीं है यूएन में, कुछ आपके हैं इंटरनेशनल ऑर्गेनाइजेशंस में. देयर आर सम कंट्रीज विच आर मेंबर्स, सम आर स्टिल नॉट देयर. सो दिस रीजन बिकॉज कंट्रीज हैव कॉन्फ्लिक्ट, इसीलिए इसको नहीं, मतलब कि इंटरनेशनल प्ले, इसीलिए इंटरनेशनल डू नॉट प्ले. They are playing a role because they did not want another world war to come. So these both are, ये जो है इसका रीजन नहीं है. Both the statements are true in their own sense. बिल्कुल सही है, but this is not the reason for which international organizations are playing an important role. Second, UN was established as a successor of League of Nations. Yes, बिल्कुल सही है. We have read this. याद करो that League of Nations was there, but उसको जो है succeed किया था UN ने. Yes. So this is very very correct. League of Nations was established on 24th October 1945. Not at all. It was UN. So this statement is incorrect. यानी कि इसका ऑप्शन आपका आ जाता है सी. दैट assertion is true but reason is false. Next is on 26 June 1945 the UN Charter was signed by 50 countries. Poland signed the UN Charter on 15th October 1945. Book खोलिए, you will find both these statements are true. The UN Charter had 50 countries in the very initial, and Poland also joined on 15th. But it is not the reason कि पोलैंड ने ज्वाइन किया था इसीलिए 50 कंट्रीज ने जो है साइन किया था. दिस इज नॉट द रीजन. सो अगेन दिस इज बी. अब ऐसे क्वेश्चंस आते हैं ना तो ये इजी रहता है बिकॉज देर इज नो रीजन. आप देख सकते हो दे आर टू डिफरेंट स्टेटमेंट्स. UN Day is celebrated on 24th October. Yes. On this day UN was established. अब देखिए, अब रीजन को देखिए. Why do we celebrate when UN Day on 24th October? मेरा क्वेश्चन है why do we celebrate UN Day on 24th October? तो सिंपल, बिकॉज उस दिन UN एस्टैब्लिश हुआ था. क्योंकि उस दिन UN एस्टैब्लिश हुआ था, तो द रीजन इज वेरी करेक्ट. We celebrate UN Day on 24th October because that day it was established in 1945. Next. Yeah, you are right, Punya. If the statements were interchanged, then it would have become A. Right. Again, it is a sample paper question. All members of UN have one vote. However, the permanent members can vote in a negative manner. The developing world consists of countries at many different levels of development. Yes. The first statement, all the members जो UN में आते हैं, एक आपका होता है they have the voting capacity, but जो permanent voters होते हैं they have the veto. उनके पास veto powers है which can also be said as a negative power. So this particular sentence is right. The developing world consists of countries at many different levels of development. Yes, India developing में है, चाइना डेवलप्ड है, दूसरा अंडर डेवलपिंग है. बट ये डेवलपिंग कंट्री से इसीलिए थोड़ी बाकी लोगों को नेगेटिव वोट मिला है. नो, नॉट एट ऑल. द नेगेटिव वोट वाज ऑन द बेसिस ऑफ द फाइनेंशियल एड्स, द मिलिट्री पावर एंड अदर फैक्टर्स This is not the factor for negative vote. ये दोनों sentences बिल्कुल सही हैं. Both of the sentences are true, but the reason is not because of which UN has given one vote to each. इसीलिए again it is B. Both the statements are true, but reason is not the correct explanation. Next is International Labour Organization, ILO, WHO, UNESCO are specialized agencies of UN. Yes, बिल्कुल. If we look into the book, अगर आपने बुक के छोटे छोटे कॉलम्स देखे हो तो राइट साइड में आपके बने हुए हैं. WHO, which is looking after the health and allied factors. UNESCO, science, culture. International Labour Organization into the labors and their problem, and that is why it also celebrates May Day. ये सब है. These special, और यहाँ नीचे reason दिया है, these specialized agencies have been established by the US government. No, not at all. How it is possible? US is nowhere. US is only a member. Yes, because of its size, because of its finances, because of its hegemony, it has privileges. लेकिन ये agencies उन्होंने सेटअप नहीं किया है. So that means जो ऊपर वाला रीजन तो सॉरी assertion था वो बिल्कुल ठीक था, लेकिन नीचे वाला गलत है. The statement entirely is untrue. 7th, there are 5 permanent and 10 non-permanent and 10 permanent members in UN. America, Russia, Britain, France and China are permanent members of UN. अब ऐसे क्वेश्चंस में क्या, ये वैसे तो सामने सामने दिख रहा है कि पहला आंसर रॉन्ग है, लेकिन हमने रीजन से लेना है. अमेरिका, रशिया, ब्रिटेन, फ्रांस एंड चाइना आर परमानेंट मेंबर्स ऑफ यूएन. ये तो हम भी सब लोग, बच्चा 3rd क्लास का बच्चा भी जानता है दैट देयर आर 5 परमानेंट मेंबर्स, और ऊपर लिखा हुआ है देयर आर 5 नॉन परमानेंट. तो उसी से पता लग गया है कि नीचे वाला जो सेंटेंस है दैट इज राइट, बट द सेंटेंस स्टेटमेंट इज रॉन्ग. सो दैट मीन्स assertion is wrong but reason is correct. It is a correct statement. It is not an explanation. D. It is not the correct explanation. It is only a right statement. Bas. Any one of the permanent members can use his prohibition right to block any decision. Yes. वीटो पावर है ही नेगेटिव वोट आपका, एंड जो आपके वो 5 परमानेंट मेंबर्स हैं दे कैन यूज देयर वीटो पावर टू ब्लॉक द डिसीजन. The 5 permanent members have been given the right of veto. Now the reason says this is because those 5 permanent members have been given the right to vote. इसीलिए they can use that vote for negative power, negative vote. Because they have been given this power, that is why they can use it to block any decision. Yes. UNICEF was established in 1946 by UN General Assembly. It collects worldwide emergency fund for children and helps them in their development work. Because UNICEF collects worldwide emergency fund for children, that is why it was established by UN General Assembly. No. अगर ये स्टेटमेंट उल्टा होता, मीन्स जो रीजन है वो ऊपर होता, that UNICEF collects worldwide emergency fund for children and help them in development work, और assertion वाला sentence reason में होता, that is why it was established in 1946, तो जो आंसर है वो A होता, because that is the right explanation. But यहाँ पर है UNICEF was established in 1946 by the UN General Assembly because it collects वर्ल्ड वाइड इमरजेंसी फंड, यानी कि वो कलेक्ट करता है इसीलिए उसे एस्टैब्लिश किया गया, तो दैट इज अ रॉन्ग. वैसे yes, it collects worldwide emergency fund, yes, but it was not established for this purpose. So अगर ये रीजन assertion की जगह और assertion reason की जगह होता तो the answer must be A, but now the answer is B. Both the statements are true, but the reason is not the right explanation for assertion. जो ऊपर का assertion है that should explain the जो reason है that should explain the assertion को उसे explain करना चाहिए. जैसे हमने ऊपर पढ़ा था, UN is celebrated on 24th October because on this day UN was established. The Security Council is a main organ of the UN and because it is responsible for establishing peace in the world. आप जब आपको कभी समझ ना आए ना तो बीच में because लगा दिया करो, because लगा दिया करो. After these 12 questions I'll tell you one this एक छोटा सा आपको मैं इंग्लिश का वो बताऊंगी. You will be able to. The Security Council is a main organ of UN. Yes, it is, because it is responsible for establishing peace in the world. Because Security Council establishes peace, that is why it is a main organ of the UN. बिल्कुल सही. 11th, India's claim for a permanent seat in US is justified. Yes, of course, it is justified. Why? Because India is the world's largest democracy. अगर आपको याद हो ये क्वेश्चन मैंने करवाया था कि हमारा पॉपुलस कंट्री है, हम इकोनॉमी में भी देते हैं, मिलिट्री में भी पावर है हमारा, तो वी आर हैविंग सो मेनी ऑल द क्राइटेरिया that have been put by UN, हम लोग सभी चीज़ों को फुलफिल कर रहे हैं. India is the world's largest democracy and world's most populous country in which about 1/5 of the world population lives. और इसीलिए हमारा जो क्लेम है UN में परमानेंट सीट के लिए that is justified. तो दोनों बिल्कुल ठीक है and the reason is right. इंडिया क्यों क्लेम कर रही है? बिकॉज इंडिया इज फुलफिलिंग ऑल द क्राइटेरियंस दैट आर नीडेड फॉर अ परमानेंट मेंबर. द मोस्ट पॉपुलस, मिलिट्री में भी, कंट्रीब्यूशन में भी, देन मतलब डेमोक्रेसी में भी, एंड वी आर फुलफिलिंग ऑल दोज क्राइटेरिया. द लास्ट बट नॉट द लीस्ट इज the General Assembly consists of all the member countries of UN nations. The General Assembly elects the members of the rest of the organs of UN. Now, we know that the General Assembly जो है उसमें सारे member countries होते हैं. Yes, बिल्कुल ठीक है, ये बिल्कुल सही है. But the reason says because the General Assembly elects the members of the rest of the organs, that is why it consists of all the member countries. तो नहीं, ऐसा नहीं है. The General Assembly elects the members, वो elect करते हैं, but that is not the explanation. The General Assembly consists of all the members of UN because it elects members of rest of the organs of UN. वो लोग members को elect करते हैं इसीलिए वो members नहीं बने हैं. The statements are true in their sense, but the reason is not the explanation for the first statement. अगर हम कहते हैं first statement को explain करो, अगर मैं कहती हूँ आपको कि बेटा first statement को explain करो, तो आप क्या कहोगे? The General Assembly consists of all member countries of UN. फिर आप उसको कैसे explain करोगे? ये तो उसके functions हैं. The General Assembly elects the members of rest of the organs is उसका function है. It is not an explanation. So that is why both the statements are true, but the reason is not the explanation for assertion. Thus, you have to one by one read all the questions and then दोनों जो आपके assertions होते हैं, reason होते हैं, उनको पढ़ना. बेटा, you will be having less time, 90 minutes है, and for assertion and reason you need the practice also. तो it doesn't mean कि आप ज़्यादा time ले सकते हो. You should take around 2 minutes for these questions. Now let us come to the same part once again as I told you. I have written two statements. Same meaning अगर आप देखोगे दोनों का same है. Since I was unwell, so I could not attend the party. I could not attend the party because I was unwell. अब मैं I am putting these two statements as assertion and reason. This is where assertion and reason comes. Up, let us come to the very first question, very first sentence. Since I was unwell, so I could not attend the party. That is a statement. That is a statement. Right? अब मैंने नीचे उसको लिखा है since I was unwell, I could not attend the party. अब अगर आप इसको पढ़ो, since I was unwell, because I could not attend the party. That is wrong. दोनों स्टेटमेंट बिल्कुल ठीक है. I was unwell, I could not attend the party. I was unwell, I could not attend the party. लेकिन मैं पार्टी इसलिए नहीं अटेंड कर पाई थी क्योंकि मैं बीमार थी. क्योंकि मैं बीमार थी. तो रीजन तो नीचे आना चाहिए था ना. मैंने रीजन को ऊपर लिखा है और असर्शन को नीचे लिखा है. यानी कि ये जो दोनों स्टेटमेंट्स हैं वैसे तो ये दोनों बिल्कुल ठीक है, बट रीजन ये होना चाहिए और ये असर्शन होना चाहिए था. अब नीचे उसी स्टेटमेंट को मैंने उल्टा लिख दिया है. आई कुड नॉट अटेंड द पार्टी और रीजन क्या है, मैं बीमार थी. तो दैट मीन्स ये दोनों बिल्कुल सही भी है एंड दिस रीजन जो मैंने दिया है आई वॉज अनवेल इज अ राइट way to explain this statement. So this is what we call as the explanation of assertion and reason statements.